The Secret to Authenticity. Carl Jung's Wisdom for Teens and Young Adults. Have you ever felt like you're living someone else's life, following expectations that aren't truly yours? Like there's a part of you trapped behind a mask you don't even remember putting on? Carl Jung, one of the greatest psychologists of the 20th century, spent his life exploring this very question. Who are we, really, beneath all the noise, the trends, and the pressure to fit in? Today we're diving into the secret to authenticity, and I'll show you how Jung's wisdom can help teens and young adults break free from the masks we all wear. Imagine this. You wake up, scroll through your feed, compare yourself to everyone else, and realize you don't even know who you are anymore. It's terrifying, but Jung believed this confrontation is exactly where true growth begins. By the end of this video, you'll understand why being authentic isn't just a choice. It's survival in a world built on comparison. And more importantly, you'll have practical steps to start living your real life today. Part 1. The mask we wear. Authenticity requires that you take off the mask you wear and be your true self. Jung called it the persona, the mask we wear in public, the version of ourselves that the world wants to see. It's not evil, but it's dangerous when we mistake it for who we truly are. Think about it. How often do you act a certain way to impress others, hide your opinions, or follow trends that don't feel real to you? That mask may make life easier temporarily, but it slowly erases your authentic self. For example, take Maya. She's 16 years old. She loves drawing, but at school she focuses only on academics because she worries her friends won't understand. Every day she sacrifices a piece of herself to fit in. Sound familiar? Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. In other words, ignoring who you really are doesn't make the problem disappear. It controls your choices without you even realizing it. Part 2. The courage to look inside. Authenticity calls you to look within and confront your true self that is deeply buried in your emotional baggages. Authenticity starts with courage, real courage. Not facing a bully or giving a presentation, but looking inside yourself, confronting your fears, your insecurities, and even your contradictions. Jung said, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Why terrifying? Because when you strip away the mask, you confront all the parts of yourself you've ignored or even hated. But this confrontation is where freedom begins. Do this exercise. Start small. Take 10 minutes a day to ask yourself, what do I really think? What do I really feel? Write it down. Don't censor, don't judge. This simple act of reflection is the first step toward authenticity. The courage to look inside will guide you through your emotional connection. It's uncomfortable at first. You might feel guilt, confusion, or even fear. But every great change starts with discomfort. Jung called this the process of individuation, the journey to become your true self piece by piece. Part 3. What are the real-life challenges to authenticity? Now let's be real. Being authentic isn't easy. Society constantly pushes you to conform. Friends, family, school, social media. You might hear, everyone else is doing it. Why aren't you? You're overthinking. Just fit in. Stop being so sensitive. Jung warned that these pressures are subtle but powerful. When we ignore our own needs to satisfy others, we drift further from our true self. Let's look at this example. Imagine you want to study art, but your parents want you to pursue medicine. You comply. You succeed externally, but inside, there's a growing emptiness. That's the cost of inauthenticity. Jung believed that this conflict, the tension between the life you live and the life you're meant to live, is unavoidable. But facing it honestly is the path to growth. Part 4. Let's explore the practical steps toward authenticity. The question is, how do you reclaim your authenticity? Jung's wisdom gives us 3 key steps. Step 1. Self-reflection. Spend time alone, journal your thoughts, meditate, or simply walk. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What scares me? What parts of myself am I ignoring? Step 2. Embrace your shadows. Jung believed in integrating your shadow, the parts of yourself you hide. Instead of running from them, face them. For example, if you're shy or anxious, don't pretend it doesn't exist. Acknowledge it, and you'll find power in honesty. Step 3. Take small, authentic actions. Start living in small, real ways. Speak your truth to a friend. Share your passion online. Say no when something feels wrong. These micro-choices build a foundation for a life aligned with your true self. Remember Maya, our teen who loved drawing. One week she showed her sketchbook to a classmate. She was nervous, but the relief she felt afterward was incredible. That's authenticity in action. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be real. Part 5. Why authenticity matters. Why does authenticity matter so much? Because living in alignment with your true self creates clarity, confidence, and fulfillment. Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Authenticity doesn't just benefit you, it affects everyone around you. When you show your real self, you inspire others to do the same. You break cycles of pretense and comparison. You build deeper, more meaningful relationships. Asterisk. The alternative, a life dictated by fear, masks, and expectations. One day, you might wake up and realize you've lived someone else's life entirely. Don't let that happen. Start small, start now, and take courage. Every authentic choice is a victory. Authenticity is a journey, not a destination. It takes courage, reflection, and action. But as Carl Jung taught, facing yourself is the most liberating experience you can have. So ask yourself today, who am I, really? And what small step can I take to honor that truth? Discover more life-changing wisdom. Subscribe for lessons in psychology, self-discovery, and authenticity. Check my next video on what authenticity really means. Choose authenticity.